I'm going to beat Fantina's busted Mismagius with random Pokemon chosen by my toddlers. But first, the rules. 1. Each episode will cover through beating the next gym. Number 2, my girls have chosen encounters for each section of the game, and each team will be retired at the end of their section. Number 3, each team member must battle one of the leader's Pokemon. But before I can even think about fighting Fantina, I have another Goliath to defeat. To prepare for that, I first head out for a walk with my good friend Alex Horn. We run into Gardenia, who is curious about ghost stories, so let's check it out. Before I do that though, I train Alex Horn to level 15 so that she evolves into B-Barrel. I head into the old chateau and thump a TV, which we all know is IT 101. This makes Rotom appear, whom we weaken and capture. Their name is Gym Possible, and they are my first encounter for this video. And unfortunately, this is my only encounter before the fight with Jupiter, and they have a big type disadvantage against Skuntank. This means that Jim and I have to take on the entire Eterna Galactic building by ourselves, especially since Dr. Reed here isn't being any help. I reach the top floor of the building quickly and challenge Jupiter, because what else am I going to do? Zubat falls easily to Shockwave, bringing in the real threat. Jim confuses the big flower, but Skuntank still hits with a gnarly Night Slash. I fully expected a KO here, but Jim holds on. I hit with Shockwave and Skuntank hits herself in confusion. So far so good. We try it again, and it works just the same. There's no way it'll work again, but I have to try. And against all odds, Jim comes out on top. I was definitely expecting to be obliterated by Night Slash and to grind to an absurd level to win. But I will 100% take this W and mark off our first objective for the day. Next on my to-do list is to get a bike. This one is easy. I heal up and head to Rad Rickshaw's. Cynthia stops me to give me an egg. I visit Rad Rickshaw and accept his gift of a free bike. Easy peasy. What's left on my list? Rescue Mira, hatch the egg, and explore Hearthome? Well, I'll head toward Hearthome and see what happens. I bike down Cycling Road, dodge as many trainers as possible, and head through Mount Coronet. There, we meet Cyrus for the third time. He talks about the deplorable state of the world. Pro tip, if someone uses the word deplorable in casual conversation, they're probably a villain. Prove me wrong. I exit onto Route 208 and continue dodging trainers. Except for this hiker. I could have sworn that he would turn so I could sneak past him. But after waiting for nearly 5 minutes, I gave up and killed his rock. Once he's beaten, I run around in the grass for our next encounter, Ralts. He survives a Thundershock, so I snag him with a Great Ball. His name is Tim Possible. One more encounter, then the grinding can start. Jim, Tim, and I enter Hearthome City. Upon entry, we're attacked by a stray rabbit. We then get a tuxedo from our mom, because every self-respecting 10-year-old needs a tuxedo. Our next stop is BB's house, where she gives us Mary Test, the Eevee, to finish our team. This guy won't be evolving because the girls chose Eevee over all his potential evolutions. Classic toddlers. Our last stop is church, where we pray for the strength to defeat the demonic ghosts we're about to encounter. Let's see, what's left on our to-do list? Hatch the egg and rescue Mira, already knew that. And defeat Fantina? Got it. Here's the game plan. We're going to grab some reinforcements, stock up on essential supplies, and rescue Mira. While we do that, we'll hatch the egg and grind for the inevitable battle against Fantina. Let's get started. I pull Fred out of retirement and stock up on pepper spray to repel any more stray bunnies. I return to Orberg Gate to get the TM for Flash, which I teach to Tim. And now we head to Wayward Cave and light it up, thanks to our new move. As we explore the cave to find Mira, our eye catches a Togepi. So far, so good. Eventually, we find Mira and agree to help her out. But first, she needs to help us out. You see, I need a Dawnstone to evolve Tim, and the only way to get one before Fantina is with pickup. But that requires a level of at least 51. So I have to grind Fred up to at least level 51 to find a Dawnstone. Mira forces all wild encounters to be double battles, and then she heals us after the battle. So this is the perfect spot for grinding. Once Fred is leveled up accordingly, we can continue on our mission to prepare for the next gym battle. And to save Mira. By the time we reach the exit, Tim has evolved into Gallade and reached level 25. Jim is still level 26, and Mary has grown to 26 as well. But she doesn't know any useful moves for the next gym, so that could be a problem. But we reach the exit, officially rescuing Mira. Now, let's head to the gym. Mr. Gym Guy gives us a flashlight to help us bust these ghosts. I also taught Thief to Tim, so that should make this easy. Our first battle is a warm-up against Mischievous that goes a little too hard. Pain Split is cheeky, Confuse Ray is cheesy, and this is just the baby form. Big Sister Miss Magius is waiting at the back of the room, ready to make us join her undead ranks. Well, there's no reason to delay, so let's challenge Fantina. First up is Mary Test versus Duskull. Luckily, Mary learned Bite at level 29, so he's easily able to munch down this little ghost in 2 bites. Nom nom. Second is Haunter, so I swap for Jim. I try to confuse the OG ghost, but it ultimately does nothing. She slashes Jim a few times before finally succumbing to some lightning damage, though Jim only has 4 HP at the end. That leaves Fantina with her ace Miss Magius, so I bring out Tim. This is a bad matchup, but it's the best I can do. Tim takes heavy damage from Shadow Ball and retaliates with Thief. It does reasonable damage, but more importantly, it steals the Citrus Berry from Miss Magius. This gives Tim enough HP to take and deal 1 more hit. Unfortunately, Miss Magius survives the hit and is able to pick up the KO on Tim the next turn. That means I have to send in Mary to wrap things up. Luckily, Fantina goes for Confuse Ray, and Mary fights through the status to munch another ghost. That defeats the 3rd gym leader, earning us the Relic Badge. With that finished, I return to the PC and heal my team. I pull our old friend Alex Horn out of the PC, which means it's time to retire the team. Thanks for all your hard work, especially you, Jim. I head to the gate out of the city to wrap up. Oh gosh,